And welcome to the castle, everybody. This is Nightsaber Z42, and it's day number 4 of the HoPiKo coverage. I'm still in World 3, not because I haven't completed it, well, obviously, but because I actually, found something to talk about, and I'm going to start on World 2. Actually, that's not fair. We should probably start in World 1. So, let's talk about level design. Can I not? Really now. Okay, kill myself. Thank you. Quit. So let's talk about level design and stuff real quick. So basically, this world is actually the best fun I've ever had in this game so far, and it's really based upon like the whole layout of each world or each area that I'm going to, because things actually makes sense. It kind of progressively gets harder until the very last level where it's just pretty hard, and that's I think this game kind of needs a little bit more of that. I definitely did not get that sense of feeling in the last world, in World 2, but here in World 3 I actually get that sense. I don't actually need that. Well, I don't even know why I bothered to do that. Oh. And now it's pretty much the 2 hours that I spent going over this basically has been spent on me actually speedrunning and not worrying about like how am I gonna get through this specific level. And I think that's great. I think this game definitely needs more level or more of that. And I think the way to do it is actually to better progressively make it harder in terms of the levels. Like, there were some levels in World 2 that I played through. It was like, why is this over here, like in the middle? Like, the hardest level would be in the very middle, and I'd get practically no playtime on the other levels. But here in World 3, oh man, I am sucking it right now. Here in World 3, it's like I'm getting that so much, and I get to the very last level, and the last level is the hardest, but I still get to practice it. And I think that's awesome. And plus it encourages me to actually speedrun. It actually encourages me to speedrun, which is what the game is all about. So why not? There we go. And I will definitely show you one of my better speedrunning areas, because I practiced the hell out of it and I thought it was awesome. Even though the last part of the stage was like, it was pretty good. There we go. Trying to get all the check marks here. I don't care about the Game Boy because I already got it. There we go. Got it. Got all 5 check marks. So I think that's actually really cool. Now, I've already got the bonus level unlocked, and I'll kind of show it off a little bit, but... Alright, World 4. So, we've already been introduced to the mines, and we're actually going to be getting something a little bit different. This isn't the area I wanted. I think it's 5. Yeah, not quite. Actually, this is... I'll go ahead and show this one off. But I'm going to actually try to speedrun this one. So, excuse my death. So this one, it took me the longest time how to get... And actually, I probably shouldn't even try to go for the Game Boy because I already have it. Right? Do I have it? Yes, I do. This is one of the ones I completed all over. Oh, what happened there? So this is one of the levels that I kind of mastered a little bit of. I've gotten the first area down to 0 seconds, in a ways. But this is also where I met a little discrepancy in terms of the speed running. Your platforms, they actually don't move fast enough. That really makes like no sense at all. But like oftentimes when I'm going through, I'll like start tapping A because that's how you quickly jump from the platform that you're absolutely aiming at. And what will happen is I'll just like go off in a different direction or even just go straight back the way I came. And I think that is totally not conducive to actually being fast. Like that little hair of a second could be the difference between actually getting a actual speedrunning record and not. But then again, we've already talked about like wait times and stuff in this game in the last episode, so I won't linger on it too long. This one though, this is the stage that really tricked me up because, like I was saying, I was getting so much practice on like stage 4 that I wasn't actually getting to level 5, or actually I was dying so quickly on level 5, but I was basically speed running through like the first 4 levels. Let's go through the bonus stage. I'll go ahead and show that off. I actually really enjoyed this one, and I guess all the bonus stages are like this race, but like I actually learned that you can speed up like a real race car. Like if you tap the trigger, you can speed up, or hold the trigger down, you can speed up. And I actually really like this. This one has great progressive difficulty. Just like in the other worlds I've played, the hardest part doesn't actually come until level 5, and it's actually the longest one too. And I think that's brilliant. I think that's really awesome. I mean, I kind of really like it, or I like how this whole world is well put together like that they saved the 5th level for the hardest, and I didn't get that sense in World 2 at least. I can't remember much of 1 right now. So I really had a blast playing this, like not just the bonus, but like all the levels in World 3 so far. It actually makes me want to go back and try to get all the check marks and the Game Boys. And like that, the Game Boys in World 3, it didn't seem too much out of the way. Like it felt kind of natural. Like there was just like a split that if you didn't see it, then you could go back and get it. I mean, like later. Whereas in World 2, everything was just bloody difficult. Like getting the Game Boy was really, really hard. It just didn't fit. Like I would have to give up maybe the check mark to get it or something. And I don't know, that it could be because I'm misunderstanding a mechanic that they presented in World 2, but in World 3, everything is just much, much more fleshed out. And hold up, I'm gonna try to complete. Wow, I'm gonna try to complete the bonus stage, and then I'm gonna show you the second mechanic of World 3. And each world kind of does that, where the first 5 levels they have a certain mechanic that they'll introduce, and then the last 5 levels they will actually introduce a new mechanic that goes along with, that may or may not go along with the first original one. And the new mechanic in this one is actually like rockets, and I actually had like a really bad opinion about it at first, but the more I played with it, the more it didn't make sense, but it just like it felt natural. Like I was getting into the rhythm of things, and really, like I feel like I'm not spending a whole lot of time watching things. I'm listening to things like the cues and stuff and all of that. And I'll show you what I mean when I get to the rocket levels. I don't remember this one always being so hard, but I guess it was. Oh no, it's number 5. Just go straight through, and then we're gonna go up. Ah, of course, there just happened to be one right there. So, yeah, you can actually speed up on the bonus levels. I actually did not know that. Probably would have had faster times in the first bonus world if I had known that. But I kind of like that these stages are different like that. I'm gonna go ahead and quit because I'm lingering on a little bit too long. So rocket stages, let's go. So as you can see, the rockets, they go on like very quickly and you can miss it. So it's all about the timing. And at first I was like, I don't know, this kind of seems a little bit like too fast, but I mean, it's the mechanic and you kind of get used to it after a while. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this Game Boy because I already have it, but you can get that Game Boy pretty easy. Some of the stages, I think, yeah, in this one are kind of a little bit weird. Like, eventually they're asking you to actually aim while on the rocket. Here it's pretty self-explanatory. You can just kind of shoot off of the rocket, but like the next stage is pretty difficult in those regards. They ask you to actually aim while on the rocket. Even you kind of get a little bit of it here with this part right there. There you go. And number 5 is just like really difficult. Like you could mess up in a lot of ways. And I'm so glad they saved it for number 5. Because if I had to like practice a whole bunch, I just wouldn't get that sense, you know, a sense of accomplishment. Okay, I somehow got really lucky there, but that's okay. So there we go. That's the rockets. Let me go ahead and showcase this one. This is the last one, and you can see I got 39 deaths. So this one is doing having you aim eventually. Like, just I think it's the 3rd or the 4th stage, 4th part of this level where they start having you. Actually, that wasn't it. Ah, I actually don't really usually die on that part. There you go. There we go. It's the 4th level that I'm thinking of. You can actually just get by with just shooting right off. This one though, you have to aim up and like up at a diagonal too. And it's kind of a little bit ridiculous because at first I thought you could get through it by just pressing A, but you'll actually run into the lasers if you do that. So you never really get the chance. But again, like I was saying before, oh, wow, okay. Make me eat my own words. Like I was saying before, everything gets progressively harder in World 3, and I really like that. More so even than 2. Now, I haven't gotten through, I think, levels 9 and 10 yet, but I think that they're going to be quite similar. And I'll definitely go a little bit more into it on my final impressions video on Friday. And then I'll be releasing a review on Steam, or for Steam, of this game. So feel free to take a look at that. It'll actually be my first review that I've actually done in depth. So I really hope it pays out and you guys kind of like it. There we go. This one you have to aim very well, and there you go. Let me do maybe level 8 because I haven't done this one yet. So let's see. Can't even touch the rocket. Okay. Ah, okay. So that's interesting. So the rocket's gonna get rid of the enemy. Wow, no flashing lights, please. I'm pretty sure I had flashing lights off. Ah, so now we have to be very careful with how we aim. There we go. Let's get it right up in there. We probably shouldn't have made that, to be honest. I see what I have to do. Ah. Okay. So it seems like, I don't know, it seems very simple. Like these puzzles, like I can see how you could mess up and I'm trying to avoid that. And then like, I don't know. But everything did kind of progress even on this. Okay, I gotta stop with the flashing lights. Sorry guys. What does number 9 look like? Ah, okay. Interesting. I did get a glimpse of that, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Check the description for my Facebook and Twitter information. And while you're at it, give this video a huge thumbs up to support the series. And subscribe if you would like to see more. I will see you guys in the next video.